What is going on, guys? Hopefully you guys had a good Thursday. Oh yeah, we got some stuff to play. Not a lot. It's pretty weak, to be honest with you. There's just not a lot out there right now to play. It's a little boring. Not gonna lie. Not a lot of action to be had out there. Need a warm up round. What's up, DW? Just gonna play some ready goes. Nothing crazy. Unfortunately, we just there's not a lot to grind. Looks like this just opened up, so we'll get in that. But yeah, there's really, it's kind of weak. A weak run today. I think we start with like a 50. Let's just get loose. Who doesn't love a 50 credit high wind ready go? Good news is it's like real slow greens. Let's go ahead and get our predictions going if you're on Twitch. So I think that's a good betting line here. I think that's a good betting line. What's up, Dino? We got 2 minutes to get your predictions in. If you're new, if you're on Twitch, there's a little purple bar up there that says start a prediction. Click on that and get your wager in. What's up, Al? Get your predictions in. What am I going to shoot? The amazing golf ball whacker guy. What am I going to shoot? Ooh. That was very, very close to being very, very bad. Just caught a little slice of fairway there. I like overplaying this. I think I'm overplaying it, but I don't know. What should I do? I just feel like that's the play, though. Worst case, we want to miss to the left. Yeah, I think that's a solid shot, especially fast green's going to be a little right to left, but green's being like 9 or 10. Not going to be bad at all. Good position there. Strategic. So interesting day. Both my kids got their wisdom teeth taken out today. They were pretty funny. Nothing too crazy, but they were funny. Although they're in a lot of pain right now. Going from that feeling good phase to oh my god, my mouth hurts really bad. All right, looks like we got some predictions in. Let's see. Nima voted against me. Sad face. Al said he likes me and he was willing to manage. Voted 10 channel points on it. You big better you. Confidence is high. Really brewing. Clearly confident. All right. Go 9-iron here. Yesterday was a bad day on the betting lines, I'll be honest. We did not perform well. Hopefully today's a little bit better. That was a pretty wide miss there. Not a lot of points out there, I'll tell you that. There is not a lot of points. Return ratio is 1 to 1.1, so it depends. You got to get a lot of bettors to make this like real profitable. Maybe just because the first round of the day we just don't have a lot of people in here yet, but I think they're the only 2 bettors. So you guys are not standing to turn a huge profit, but I guess you wouldn't want to put a lot of points in unless there was some good profitability ratio. Got to think about all that stuff, right? What's my take on the Super Bowl? I'll tell you what. I think last I heard the line was what, 3.5 in favor of Kansas City. I mean, if that's the case, I take Kansas City. I mean, I think they win. think they win by more than a touch or a field goal. That's tough because my heart wants Brady to win, but my mind says it seems unlikely. Both defenses are a little suspect, I'll be honest. So it could go any which way. 56 is the over. Over unders 56. Man, that would be what? 28-28. You got to take the over on that. 200K points, gift the club. So if you got 200K points, you get to select the club, or am I understanding it wrong? No, that is correct. If you get that many channel points, you can say, hey, I want this club. And you can redeem your points for it. You're basically spending 200K channel points to redeem a club. Which I don't know. I might need to revisit that. That might be too easy. I thought it would be a stretch, but I've seen a lot of people with a decent amount of points here. I don't know how many points everybody has. That would have probably made that decision much easier if I could see that list. Oh my God, Jason. Only one touchdown per team per quarter, and the over is covered. Right, yeah, I think you take the over. That was a terrible, terrible putt. Okay. Good news is I missed it high. I've been missing those field putts low, so I guess that's a small positive. I think I just hit that putt way too hard. You get bored, try 9 holes where you punch every shot except 4s and 5s. It'd be fun to watch. You might learn something new. I think it's actually very doable. I don't know if I'd learn anything, to be honest, but if we get bored, we might try it just for shits and giggles. Pretty good at hit the punch. So bad. But won't be as difficult because it's 9 greens, though. A club of your selection. That's right, yep. Your selection is in you, not me. I'm not going to tell you which club you get. I don't know how. Depends on how that goes. Like, I can only do that for so long, though. Last time I did channel points, I got hit pretty hard. I'm not gonna lie. I lost 200,000-300,000 credits on it. So we'll see. But I made it way too easy last time. That was a very valuable lesson I learned. Got beat up pretty hard there. So we had to stop doing that for a minute. It just does not pay off to hit a full driver there. I usually don't, but I thought that right to left wind would be good, but it never turned left. It was basically just a dead straight wind, so did not pan out well for me. It's going to be it's not really going to be a tricky birdie, but I do have to factor in a little release and stuff like that here, or I spin it. I think either way is fine. Fast greens, kind of like landing a little short and bumping it. I don't think that's a bad play. Could get away from me, but I'm confident I'll make the putt, so I think we'll be all right. Or I just don't get up high enough to release to the hole. Holy sh! Did not see that coming. Did not factor that in. I mean, what did I miss by? I missed by a decent amount. The goal was to land it about right there, so that was a 3-yard miss. 3, maybe even a 4-yard miss. That rough did a lot. That was a hefty rough. Go for the pitching. Well, that was disappointing. That was highly, highly disappointing. Oh my God. Ow. That looks so good. I think it was just maybe a hair firm. If I play that a little more dead weight, I'm pretty sure that goes in. Because it definitely caught the hole. It's So a 500 bet on Kansas City minus 3.5, and the over pays $2,029. Nice. All right, we're not looking good on our bet right here. That stupid little miss putt killed me. That was not good. And then trying to go for that fairway was not, or trying to hit the huge drive was not smart. The mistakes have been made is what I'm getting at. All in one here. We go for it. Oh, so close, so very, very close. All right, let's not miss another easy putt. Okay. I think what does that mean? This could be a dangerous tee shot. This might go in the trees. I'm not sure. I'll miss a little late just in case. Trying to figure out this betting line. Like, it shows percentages, but I don't know what these percentages mean. I don't know if it's like where the chunk of the... I had to guess that's where the chunk of the money is being bet. Okay, that makes sense. So 91% of the betting money is on me not shooting 8 under. Okay. All right, I wasn't paying a whole lot of attention to that shot, I'll be honest. I was trying to decipher this whole betting thing. Trying to get a better handle on it. All right, what do we have in? We've got about 102 out of 40-50 rough. I like the 9-iron. I just need a little bit of release, and on fast greens, I should get that. So I would expect this to be kind of good. Worst case, I'm below the hole. Oh my god, that is coming out hot as hell. Still not bad, though. It carried a little bit further than I thought, and then released out a little bit further. But it was low. Real low. Only had a 66-foot apex. Just for reference, my driver will go about anywhere between 99 and like 112 for the apex. So that's pretty low. May I ask what golf ball you use? I want to give them a go. I use the level 87 Titleist. All right, we got to go for an eagle here. We're going to make this bet. We got to get an eagle. Should have been an easy 8 under. I make that little silly putt I missed there. It's easy 8. I don't have a great number in. It's going to be tricky. Very tricky. Bouncing it up's a little risky, but I think that's probably what I'll try to do. Just for the better number. Oh, that is not turning. I even underplayed that wind too. Well, it did kind of turn. It just landed in a bad spot. But like hitting a 3-iron 95%, it's probably going to do the same exact thing. So if this were, say, like anything other than probably 10 green speeds and above, like if it was 11 or above, I probably wouldn't have hit that shot. I would have just tried to bounce it somewhere over in here, like land it short and kick it in the center. Sometimes you got to hit the hero shot. Unfortunately, this putt is just damn tricky. Even on fast greens, it's very, very bendy. Much bendier than I thought it would be. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. What a line. Get the speed right, though. Can't be coming up short on eagle putts, man. Amateur hour. Not a drive I normally hit, but into this much of a wind, should be pretty safe. And of course, we're going for the hole out here. Just saying, if I hold this out, I don't know. We should just end the stream because can't beat that, man. Can't beat that level of goodness. Oh, so such a tease. Teasing me with the hole out. It looked pretty good too. All right, unfortunately we shot 7 under, so the under won all day yesterday. I don't think we beat the under at all. 13 out of 29 dings. Ding percentage kind of sucked. I do need to adjust a little bit here. I got the mic. The mic's in my right eye. Oh, my back is killing me today, so kind of manipulating how I'm sitting. Having some no shit back pain. It's killing me. All right. We'll sign up for this. I mean, pretty much we're just playing some low-level stuff today. There's not a lot going on. Like I said, it's a little thin today. Yo, how so many credits? Win stuff. Just gotta win stuff. Alright, what are we doing for this bet? I think we keep the same. Let's keep the same line. I like that. I like that betting line. So bets up. Get your bets in. Six-month sub. Canadian gives you a few pennies. Oh, you did. Look at that. Dino with the sub. Thank you. 6 months too, huh? All right, we're up to 56 subs. Can we hit 60 by the end of the weekend? That'd be cool. See if we can do it. 20-mile-an-hour wind. It's gonna do a little bit of side spin. I'm gonna play about right there. Feels a little light though, I'll be honest. Feeling a little light. I'm gonna stick with it. Actually, I don't know. The more I stare at it, it might be a little too much, but well, we're committed at this point. Way too much work to move that aimer. That's pretty good. You trying to play a tour pro for 1K credits? Nope. 12 greens. Don't miss the easy ones. It's a good wind, but you can get yourself in trouble with this wind too. Gotta be mindful of spin. Mindful of spin. I like that line. Yeah, I kind of do. And I like spinning the hell out of it. About what? It's going to play 90-ish, roughly. I think. The question is, how much spin do I want to put on it? I'm not real sure what full backspin goes. It's just very rare that I actually hit full backspin with a sand wedge. That happens once in a very, very blue moon. What do I think it'll go? I think I need to hit this full back at like 95%. That's what I'm going to go with anyway. Is it right? I have no idea. No heartbeat, but I did hit it offline, so yeah, it's a pretty good shot. That's the thing, full back, it did not one hop and stop. It released out. I feel like maybe less back would have been more beneficial. I don't know. It just made me feel more comfortable hitting full back, so that's why I did it. Win bracket tournament, get yourself some credits. You got no chance versus Jason. He'll just take your credits. Probably. I would say the odds, if you're a tour pro, are not in your favor. I think I just hit this straight and hard. Like we hit this like 4% more than what I would normally hit it. All right. I think we just try to carry this. Man, I'm not even going to speak it into existence, but if you guys watched last night, you probably know what I'm nervous about, so I'm going to veer away from it. I hit in the bunker, this little tiny bunker. I got the weirdest, strangest kick and went in that bunker. But we just avoid it today. All right, 19 into that wind. I want to play it a little safe, so I'm going to underplay it maybe just a little bit. If we end up right at the pin, that's like not a huge deal at all. The number's a little awkward. I do have to put some spin on it, which is not what I love. Don't enjoy that. There we go, sand wedge, and we put about 23, whatever it is, like 23% back on it here. And then we try to land this. I don't know. I'll go about 90. I should release out still with this amount of spin. I'm thinking like 92%. Maybe 91.5 just to be safe. See, I under-aimed. Thank God I underplayed the wind. That late miss would have really hurt had I not underplayed the wind. What's up, Carl? The big Carl. Just gonna jam this. A little late miss just to be safe. All right. Looking good through 3. We've got it's not a terrible wind. See if I can carry and catch the downslope here. It's a little downslope where we're heading, and I'm gonna try to bounce it off the backside of this mound. It's looking pretty good. Oh, I just missed it, man. Literally, the mound is right here. I mean, I missed that by a yard. Missed it by a yard and landed into an upslope here. The downslope's literally like just past where we can aim right here. That is really unfortunate. Probably cost me 20 yards. Daggone it, man. I think it's going to give me an awkward number, too. It's like a double whammy. What are we playing here? 14? I think we just play 14. It should go a little left to right. Should release to the right a little bit, although I don't mind if I'm left. So I think this is a good play. I think we go hard 4 instead of soft 5. Or other way around, I'm sorry. We're going soft 4 instead of a hard 5. I don't know what I'm talking about. Release. All right, I like it. Very good spot there. I'm always happy when I end up right here. It's a very, very easy putt. Gonna break a little bit, but not a ton. Don't overplay it. If anything, I'm gonna underplay and I'm gonna miss early. I think that's probably the best strat here. So I'm gonna hit a little bit firmer than I normally would and just miss a little early. Not the so much cheers. Gonna need your diet soon. Oh yeah. What? Big whatever? Alright, that's an unfortunate win to the back pin. We need a little luck with the kick here, I'm not gonna lie. Miss late on purpose and hope I get a nice little bounce here. You like to see this camera angle, that means typically you got the kick. Which we did. So that's big. 27 yards of kick. We will take that. Alright. Ooh. Nothing tricky about this shot. I mean, this is a very stock shot here. Absolutely nothing tricky about this. We just want to put the least amount of spin as possible on this to... If you try to play it flat, you'll be surprised how little carry you get. Just one little tick of spin makes a huge difference there. Only problem is, I don't think we're getting a big enough kick here. Yeah, we're going to end up stuck on this mound. Nope, we're coming down. Oh, thank goodness. Still going to be a tricky putt. Much better to be there than stuck on this mound, though. Can never play enough break when I'm over there. This would be a nice putt, but unlikely. That is going to be a tough putt. Overplaying it. I'm kind of basically, I wouldn't play this high normally, but like I said, it always seems like you miss this putt low, so I'm just adding a little in my head here. Oh, two I've missed short. Two I've missed center cut and short today already. Darn it. Gotta make those, man. You've got to make those putts. I didn't look at the wind. I don't know if maybe the wind was in my face a little bit. We were far enough away where if I had a straightish headwind in my face, I would need to add a little. But I don't know where the wind was. I did not pay attention to it. That was a very unaggressive tee shot, by the way. Should have been more aggressive down the right. Doesn't make a huge difference, but still, it was not the right play. If we're being particular. We always are. Alright, good number in here. This is one where probably not going to hold it out, but always feel like I'm going to. Always feel like when I get this number that there's a good chance I'll haul it out. Gotta play a little more wind, man. Two reasons. A, you don't want to be left of this pin. This is where all the break's at. Right? So if anything, you want to miss long and over here. Like if I'm anywhere back here, usually if you watch me play this hole, I will be 1 to 2 yards past the pin because the putt is just ridiculously easy. But in that instance, I felt, I thought we had a chance to hole out. We didn't eagle the last hole, so calculated gamble there. Sometimes you gotta gamble. That's what Dean taught me. You feel your sand game is not as good as the rest of your game because you're so ready to find yourself in the bunker? My sand game is fantastic, actually. It is, I would say I have one of the highest sand save percentages in the game. Last I checked, it was over 90%. Basically, that just means I get up and down from the bunker 90% of the time. Which, I haven't checked other top players, but I would assume that's going to be right up there with the best in the game, if not the best. That is a very strong number. Alright, I don't know if the risk reward's here, right? I can hit the full driver. And, like, what's the benefit, honestly? If you're being critical, like, let's say I do clear this bunker. Alright, best case, I hit something, get some crazy-ass bounce, and I end up right here. What are the odds I make that putt? You know what I mean? Like, it's going to be really, really thin. Probably 5%, if I'm being optimistic. So is that really worth the risk? I mean, it's 319 to clear. If my driver goes like it should, it's not a problem. But if I get short driver to go in this bunker, odds of me getting down from this bunker significantly decline because of how straight downhill this plays. So I don't know if this is one we take the gambled risk on. But then you also have to think about the score. It's going to take at least 10 under to win it, right? So then do we risk it then? If I go this route and I end up in some type of deep, brush or something like that, I have some green to work with, but there's so many undulations right here. Again, is it worth the risk? I don't know. Go for it, 2 putts for the bird, right? But I can just as easily lay up in the fairway and get up and down 95% of the time. So, you know what I'm saying? That's seems like an unnecessary risk in my opinion, but we'll take it because I'm streaming. But if this were competitive, there's no way I'd go for this play. Absolute zero benefit to me. This is a 1% risk reward shot. So we're taking a 99% risk for a 1% reward. So we didn't get the kick and didn't pan out, but I think it was a good idea not trying to clear that bunker. If you look where I'm at, I only went 314. So again, if you were a statistics major, this would be a hard no. But a lot of times I hit those shots when I'm streaming just because they're kind of fun and exciting. But in practicality, it's really not worth it. All right, easy birdie. But like I said, even if we lay back in the fairway, we're gonna make an easy birdie, especially into this wind. What was our betting outcome, by the way? 91% of the action was on, or 91% of the spin was 8 under or better. Nima putting down 100 points. I wouldn't. Al decided to bet 1K points that I would. All right, I see you, Al. I think your bet's looking very strong here. Unfortunately, your ratio is not going to be super high. Gotta get more. Nobody's betting today. What the hell's wrong with you guys? Ain't got no gamblers today. I like my number here. I think we just hit a hard 5. Might go long. There's definitely that possibility, but should spin if it does. Didn't release, but that's fine. Like if that carries long, it just kind of hits and dies. We got a little bit of a downslope there. Won't let me bet. That's because you're a mod. Unfortunately, mods cannot bet. So, yeah, it's kind of a problem. I don't know why they designed it like that, but mods are not allowed to bet. I can make you a VIP if you want. If you really want to bet, I can change you over to a VIP. At VIPs, I know can bet because Casey's been able to bet. All right, that's the wind we want to see right here. Now, Eagle is in play. We got 8 under locked up. That's a thing of the past. Okay, being a mod? Okay. We're making Eagle right here. This is happening. This is heartbeats, champagne bottles, the whole 9 yards. I don't think I'm going to make Eagle. That's not the camera angle I wanted to see. We did pitch it in here last night, though. Well, we got on the green. Okay. Did make a pretty epic pitch in. This is the only time I beat the under, actually, yesterday. I pitched in here. I think I pitched in for 9 under. Other than that, we really sucked yesterday. Channel, I've seen the mods unmod so they can bet and then get the mod back after. Well, that is too much work, and I'm not trying to do all that, I'll be honest. All right, I don't like my chances of making this. If we're being honest, this is much more break than I thought. Significantly more break than I felt like this should have. Nope, left it high. I overread it. Felt high. I could see that. See you, Dino. All right, so just a kind of a clean card, 9 under, I guess. A little disappointing. Got to get the 10 there. But congrats to Al on his selection. Just a clean card. Oh. My neck just snapped. You ever pop your neck so bad, like it's so loud, you're like, Jesus, did I just break my neck? That was that kind of snap. It was like 4 loud snaps. Alright, I think we play the Bethpage 1K next. I don't know. Get a bet going here. Bop, bop, bop. Let's see. Let's do... I think this is a good line. We'll do 14 under or better for our line. I'm going to use the restroom real quick. We're going to run a quick ad. And if you're on Twitch, you're going to get an ad. I'm going to use the bathroom, then come back and play this. Stay with me. All right, here we go. Nice first wind here. I think we'd just be very, very aggressive. Let's take an aggressive line and just go right at it. I'm going to take just a hair of spin off of this. Not much. Maybe I wasn't aggressive as I thought. I thought that was going to turn more to the right, and it just didn't. It was quite passive, in fact. Just start with an eagle. That would be nice. That would be a nice start. I do have a tad awkward number in. Again, we come back to that gap that's created by going 100-yard wedge and then 75. A gap between 81 and 85. Actually, 81 to 86. So we have to hit some interesting shots in here to counteract that. Just flung it out to the right. Yeah, it was such a bad shot. Not hit too many punches into this hole. Not a good play. I keep waffling. I'm going back and forth on whether or not I should put that 80 wedge back in the bag. Just because I thought, you know, what are the odds like I'm going to get stuck a bunch between 81 and 85? And it seems to happen more frequently than I anticipated. I'm not sure what we do there. But I do really enjoy the 75 wedge. I think I make some pitches I wouldn't normally make with it. So, I don't know. It's a very debatable. Pros and cons, pros and cons. do we got? Heavy. We are playing heavy winds. I didn't think about that. Glad I caught that now instead of 10 holes later. Okay, what are we looking at here? Wind aim. Okay. This is a pretty clean number, actually. It's a very, very good number. Pretty poor shot there. Maybe should have put a little bit of juice on that. All right. I mean, you can make up for it with that punch shot, and that punch shot's pretty good, but the only time it really becomes an issue is elevation. When you have some like highly elevated shots, then it's a bit of a pain, but other than that, you can definitely work through it. I have to get proficient with that punch shot, which I feel like I'm pretty good at it. I've learned it pretty decently. But it really just depends on what the E-Tour set is, too. I think that's going to be a big determining factor for me. If they keep the same wedges, then I will keep the 75 100-yard combo in the bag, just so I'm just that much more comfortable with it. But if they change up the wedges, then I'll probably go back to the 80, to be honest. Ooh, come on. That is looking very nice. Didn't hole it out, though. You don't get this camera angle if you made it. You don't get that camera angle. Still a great shot, though. Still a nice shot into that wind. Back pin, back pin. This is interesting. This actually could be a decent number, depending on how risky I want to get. I'm not real sure how risky I want to get, though. Huh. 206 up 38 into that win. Damn, I really actually want to get a little saucy with this. 215 to the pin, up 38. Not too worried about that, but I mean, I have no interest in going in this bunker. I'm not real sure what the play should be here. Oh, it's risky. Very, very risky play. If it's a crosswind, yeah, it's pretty crossy. A little bit of a headwind. 201. 201 is a net number I need to carry. Alright, I think we do it. I don't think it's too high risk. Should be fine. Love to see that turn a little bit more. Landed that pretty good. That was pretty damn close to where I wanted it. Alright. But it was only 2 yards away from being an absolute disaster, too. That's why I said I knew it was going to be extremely close there. This is very, very makeable. Very makeable. Like, I feel like we should hold this 60% of the time. Okay. That was just Wind doesn't knock it that much offline, I can tell you that. So, unfortunately, that was just a ding that went offline. Wind should have had very, very minimal effect there. Not enough to even throw it outside the cup. Not hitting it 5.5, 6 yards. So that's just a case of you dinged it and Vim kicked in and threw it offline, which happens. If you notice, a lot of my pitch shots, I don't even try to ding them. And that's kind of the reason. I feel like pitches are a bit more accurate when you play the miss dings. They just seem to go more where you want them to go. That was a very good case of that. Okay, great. I think this is a really good win. I don't see any issues with this win. It's gonna help us hold it. Like, we can be pretty aggressive here, but we don't need to be. Like, in my book, anything short of the pen is a birdie here. Anything short is fine. Like, I could have hit that full and gone pin high, but what's the point? Unless I'm just trying to hold it out. Like, the danger is above the pin. So I had that almost as a perfect full forearm. But why? What do I benefit there? And to me, the answer is zero. Zero. Take my easy birdie. Okay. It's definitely one we can get very, very aggressive with. Like, very aggressive. I was not trying to hit the ding there. Gosh darn it. I was supposed to be late. Oh, that's annoying. I've been missing everything kind of late, so I thought, oh, that's a good play. Just play it and then just miss ding it off. And of course, I hit the ding. That's the way it works. You want to miss ding and you accidentally hit the damn ding. Alright, what's our betting look like here? The betting line. 80% of the money was put on that I was going to shoot minus 14 or better. Only one person, AIG, put 2,000 credits that I would not, or 2,000 points. But he stands to make a hell of a payday, by the way. Getting almost 5 to 1. 5 to 1 on his money there. Looking for a nice payday if I don't do that. All right, what pin are we looking at? We're looking at front pin. Front pin. This is not going to be easy. Not easy. It's not that I have a hard number. I think the number itself is not bad at all. It's just trying to position myself for a good putt. That's the tricky part. Now, the miss was left. Anything left and short would be nice. It's kind of drifting on me a little bit, but that's not bad. I'll take that putt. The putt I didn't want was anything long and anything like long right. So anything up here breaks a ton. Anything over here is just horrendously bad. Optimal spot would have been right here. That's almost dead straight. or anything down in this area would have been good. So this is kind of like position B. It's not A, but it's not bad. Don't mind it. I really don't think this putt's going to be overly difficult. All right, good putt, good putt. I think that's probably the biggest thing about Bethpage. It's not the most difficult course. But there, you can put yourself in some tricky situations. You got to know where you want to be and where you don't want to be. All right, and you're playing, sometimes you're playing to a good number and you just attack, and other times you got to play a little more defensively. And think about your misses. This hole, I tend to end up over here. I don't necessarily love it, but it's such a thin margin on the right into a left to right wind that statistically I'm going to pull this, right? Odds are I'm going to pull it. I hope I don't. I'm giving myself room to actually miss a little. If I miss a hair late, I think I'll be okay. If I hit a big pool, we're going to have about a 15-footer. If I ding it, probably a 5 or 6 footer. Depends. I mean, it can go anywhere, but I do have a good number to just attack here. So we are going to go into aggressive mode. Yeah, pretty close. I would say that was probably, 5 or 6 feet left, which not a bad spot. Probably ends up 5 or 6 feet if it hits and stops. I thought that would go a little bit past the pin, but which it did, I guess. It actually landed 224. That was a lot of rollback. Wolf Creek gets me with 2 different lines. Yeah, it can be. That's a good course. That's another good strategic course. You have to pick smart lines and stuff like that. It's kind of cool. Well, that is just unfortunate. That did not break nearly as much as I saw, but I did see it moving slower in the other view, and I just ignored it. Rip. All right, that was a dumb par right there. Very dumb par. Okay, good number here. We just slam it down there and hopefully nice little pitching wedge, maybe a sand wedge in. All right, 19. Be aggressive. Not my favorite shot in. Just want something nice and snug here. That is just unfortunate. Well, it was pretty unfortunate. All right, should be a putt I make. Although I have missed this putt before. It is very easy, but I have missed it before. Okay. Hey, tailwind here. I still keep getting that left to right wind, though. I think the last 3 times I've played this, I've had a left to right wind, which is the most dangerous wind. The tendency here is that a lot of times it just doesn't like to turn. Like, you can hit the ding, hit the perfect shot, and it just hangs out to the left. Unfortunately, you can't play that because it's not always the case. So you have to assume it's going to play like normal. I can tell you this wind's, a lot of times it's jacked up. Like, we can see a lot less wind here. Maybe not a lot less, but a little bit less. In my opinion, that's a lot less. So we have to decide, like, would you rather go short or long? Right? If you're not sure what the real wind is, like, see, that's not very severe. And then you come to camera 3 and all of a sudden it's like, whoa, that is way, way more wind. And then that's right in the middle of the two. So you got to decide, like, would you rather go long or would you rather go short? And the answer is pretty simple. You'd rather go short. So we're going to overplay the wind just in case I'm wrong. We're not playing the full effect we saw on camera 3, but we're not playing the little effect we see here either. So we're playing a little bit more than what we see. I think we just go hard. My question is, would a 6-iron spin here? I can tell you I'm used to hitting 3-iron into this hole, not 6-iron. Actually means I need to play more wind. Not playing enough wind for a 6-iron. I instinctively was thinking 3-iron. I think this should spin. Uh-oh. God, why would you put it in the one spot that is just horrendous to putt from? And goddamn if it didn't just carry 6 yards long too. So that big wind we saw in camera 3 had to be right. Just had to be. Because that was a massive tailwind that would drop that down quite a bit. And we're talking about a 5-yard difference. And we went 6 yards long, so that must be the trick to that hole. Maybe it's camera 3. I don't know. Something to keep in mind and play around with a little bit. Always struggle with getting the wind right there. Maybe that is why. I think we go pitch full backspin here. If we drop it, great. If we don't, then you just take your par and move on. Take the par and move on. Ooh. That was almost real bad. Ooh, 5 yards of release. Did not factor that in. Did not factor in 5 yards. All right, this is just a little hard jam. Maybe miss a little late just in case. Just in case we're wrong. All right, unfortunate there, but hole 10 is very tricky. We will not be the only person to par that. But I think we need to shoot 17 under to win, so we got to birdie out and hope we get a good wind on 13 that gives us a chance to make eagle. But before we can get to 13, we got to birdie this hole, which is a challenge and into this win because we need to spin it. Honestly, it's a great flat. It's a great flat number to hit in here. I don't honestly know how it's going to react though. Again, we're in that uncomfortable range of 86, 87 yards. My gut says it's just going to hit and die, which does not help me. I'm going to put a little bit of top on it just to help it. Hopefully help it move forward, but I wouldn't be surprised if it just hits and dies. Yeah, a little. We got a little bit of release, but not enough. Definitely could have played that with a 100-yard wedge. I think that was more that was more out of curiosity than anything there. Not the worst putt ever, that's for sure. We could have landed ourselves in a much more difficult spot than this. That was actually maybe one of the easier putts I've had on this hole, break-wise. Really was not bad at all. Alright, always a tricky tee shot. Right to left is probably the ideal wind, but to be honest, I don't get it a lot. So, not real sure on my line here. These camera angles basically do not help. So let's put it where I think it'll go. I think we can carry about 330. And then we'll just guess off of that. I'm going to go, I probably should play this. Yeah, I like that spin. I don't want it to run too much. Like, we're just more focusing on carry number here than total number. I want this to run through or do something goofy on me. Yeah, about 325, so good. All right, do we have release here? I don't think so. I think we'll get a little bit, but I don't mind if we go like 6-7 feet past. I find that putt to be very easy. Ooh, I think we go about 99%. A little under, but we'll go right there. No heartbeatage. Coming up short, maybe? No, it just went super long. Boy, that carried like a mofo. I had some heat. Which I think it's probably right. It's kind of been on my list of things to do. Look at tailwinds a little more intently. I just haven't gotten around to it. I need to. Probably played as it should have, if I had to guess. Like I said, that putt past the hole, not hard. That's why I wasn't overly worried about going long. To me, the trickier putt on this hole is like, it's going to be pin high left or right. That's where you actually get the most break. And unlucky wind here on 13. We'll take a look at the view behind the green. And there's a slight tailwind. I mean, if we bust this out there 330, which seems highly unlikely, maybe we have a go at it. All right, this is a good spin if you want to get a little bit of carry and a decent amount of roll. That's like my, it's not max roll, but it's a good combination of carry plus a good amount of release. Yeah, we just landed too softly. But 321 is just not going to be a number we can get aggressive with, and we see it's more of a side wind here. So with the front pin, that is a futile gamble. So we're just going to hang back. Futile gamble. Unfortunate. Yet again. But you never know. This is a good win to hole out. Tricky. But we do have a good hole out number. Maybe should have put myself a little bit closer. We're going to have to worry about spin quite a bit here. But you know what? If you want to win, you got to be willing to risk it. Can't think about the what ifs. I can't even remember what I'm trying to hit. I'm going flat, right? Yeah. Okay. Flat, and we're trying to hold it. Not even a heartbeat, but I think it's because it's going to spin too hard. I feel like I underhit that power-wise. Yes, I did. Line was quite good. I just underhit it. Just got to add a little bit more, and I always forget that here. Doesn't quite play straight up. You got to add usually about a yard, and I just didn't do that. I don't like this putt. It's one I don't trust. Pretty sure it's right here, but I don't know. I missed late just in case. Thank God I did too. Thank God I did that. Alright. I actually like a headwind into this hole. Just because it's much easier to hit a punch into. Much, much easier to punch. We still might try to punch. I could bounce it up. That's an option. Although a little easier to play to bounce up left to right. But we might do it. Just depends on what we got in. A little tricky. I'd have to come off a 5 if I want to do that. I think the better play is to hit the hard 7. Let's go with a underspun 7. You just got to really watch your spin on this hole. A little bit of spin goes a long way here. That's pretty solid. Good wind here. It's a good wind off the tee, not so much on the next shot. Got a little tricky shot coming up here. Tailwind right to left. That is definitely not ideal. Not the ideal situation. We got to land this a little short. I do have an 8-iron in though, so that does make life a tad easier. Kind of like coming into this like 96%. Maybe a little bit more. Yeah, I might regret this, but we'll see. We'll see. We got the heartbeat. Yeah. Okay. I didn't know. Like, I didn't want it to slam into that hill and come up short, but I didn't. I always get frustrated when I land at pin high and then it skips all the way back to freaking Narnia back here. So, it was a risk. Jason, best bogeys you'll ever see, man. Thought you were showing some of my games. I tried. We still got holes to play. Don't worry. We'll make some. This is a weird putt. Kind of a strange one. All right. I mean, that's a big birdie. With this pin, I don't know. I mean, maybe if we birdie out, we got a shot at winning. I still think 17 is going to be the number, but 16 could win. 16 won the last one. I think 16's been winning, or at least coming in tied first the last couple times, but I don't know. We'll see. A par on 10 obviously kills us in a tiebreaker. We get the trickier pins this time too. So yeah, maybe 16 is good. I don't know. I would say this pin's much trickier than that pin. In this humble broadcaster's opinion. Much trickier pin. I think we go 4-iron hard here. Should be a decent number. I'm actually going to pull the pin. Feeling kind of good about this one. Well, you got to hit the ding though. Well, still got a little bit of forgiveness there, huh? All right. I'm guessing we're going to get the right pin on 17 here. No, we ended up with the left. Darn it. I'll be honest, I don't really like this pin. I think the putts are easier. But I really struggle with getting this shot tight. I notice the wind shifts dramatically sometimes. Although this one, it should be pretty straightforward. Not seeing anything too crazy here. Fortnite ready when you are. You're just rushing me. You're rushing me. Hold on. Hold on. We're almost there. Let's see. I gotta focus. This is a prime time event. I've got sponsors watching. Hold on. Do I underpower a 3? This is interesting. I think I want to kill the spin. I think the issue I've been running into is it's spinning too much. So I think we kill the spin, take a little power off. No heartbeat. Man, that should have just been so good. Where are you going, man? 209. Yeah, I don't know. I struggle with getting it tight on this hole. I mean, I'd say my average distance to this pin's probably 12 feet. Like, it just doesn't, something's weird about it. All right. Yeah, I don't feel great about it. I'll be honest. Don't feel great about this putt. It's leaky. That's the best way to describe it. It's very slow moving, but the damn thing is very leaky. Like, it doesn't look like it'd break much, but it just bleeds subtly. Oh my god. The misting didn't cause that miss. That was just a misread. Oh, it's unfortunate. Alright, we're definitely not winning now. Jeez. Come on, man. Gotta do better there. That is a ding that just shit. I don't know how that went so long. When you're starting up in the game, move up tiers. Did you ever 4-putt or even 5-putt on stud holes? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Darn it, that is such a bad par. On a ding too. What I thought was a pretty solid shot. Alright, we got the front pin here. I mean, we got to go for a hole out. We know we have 0 chance of winning at 15. So, to me, what's the point? Like, we play for first. We pull the pin, we go for the hole out, and we see what happens. Nope. Nope. Did hit a good shot, though. Unfortunate, part 17. Hopes are dashed, but we're gonna make a good return on our money. At least double it, if not a little more. So overall, a productive ready go. That putt on 8, like that was a very makeable putt. I think I overread that one. We overread 17, and then 10 was just a throw your hands up in the air and wonder what the hell happened. So it is what it is. Congratulations to everyone who thought I was going to shoot 14 or under or better. You are winners. You have won. You're the big winner. All right, I think we're going to play one more ready go, and then that will be it for the night. At least this session. I think, well, I don't know. Maybe we should just stop now, and then I can play again tonight. I'm not sure. Kind of like the double stream, and it's the weekend for me, so I am officially off until Monday. So I don't know. Let's take a peek. Let's take a peek-see and see what we got. Thing is, all these ready goes will pop up again, so we're in no rush to play. Yeah, I just don't have anything to play, man. It's unfortunate. I want to play, but you don't have anything to play. You don't have anything to play. I don't want to sit here and grind the live event because I don't need to. We played a little bit last night just for something to do. Let's see where the leaderboard's at before we dart off. No change, man. That leaderboard is not moving. I think we'll start seeing movement here in probably Wednesday, if I had to guess. Maybe this weekend, I guess. All right, so that is part 1 of the stream. I will be back probably later tonight, and we will stream some more stuff. I appreciate you guys tuning in as always. Thank you, Dino, for the resub. Or actually, I guess it was just a sub. Thank you to him. You guys have a fantastic night, and I will see you later.